Hey Savannah, it's Bree here. Wanted to go over your guys' website as promised and kind of go over your online presence as well. Wanted to start quickly with this report I put together for your Google business profile here. I put a couple words that people might be searching for to see how you're doing. So, for example, window replacement Denver, you're in roughly 13th place. We can see who it is in the top, how many citations they have. And a citation is an online directory like Yelp or Yellow Pages. So we can see you're pretty low on citations. That's something you're going to want to work on. Key citations, so I guess I can let you read this. Links to the business website, so we can see, how many linking domains, and I'll go over this stuff later in the video, but so you can kind of see, okay, you're 7th for this one, right, who the top people are. And so it definitely looks like you're going to be needing some more citations. Siding company one, it says you're past 20th place, so you're really not showing up for that. I'm not sure if that's even a service you want to show up for, but just going over some of the things I saw on your site. French doors, way down there. So, and so if we do go over your citations there, we can see there's definitely a lot missing. So your citation score health is like 7 out of what they would consider 100. There's only a couple found. There's a lot not found. Those 2 that are found, they do have correct information. And so let's see, there's one on Google and one on Bing, but it's not finding a Facebook. It's not finding, you may have some of these, but the information might not be consistent, but it's not finding any of these, and these would be important ones to have. So just wanted to go over that report here quickly with you. That seems to be one of the bigger downfalls that I saw. Next, I'll move on to your site. I love that you guys have a keyword right away, the absolute best, windows in Colorado, period, some badges, form submit with an offer. Awesome. This might be a little bit too much text here. It took me a second to read it because it was so close together, and people might just skip over that. So you should probably lay that out just a little bit better for that part. But a really beautiful background image. Okay, zero energy home. It's a beautiful picture. Love this. You have a great looking website so far. Awesome, really nice house photo with your offer again. A little bit about you guys, your services, how long you've been around for. Okay, reviews. No, I like more reviews. Love this, 1 free Windows. This is really cool. Okay, the best one in Colorado. You've got a video. Value, call to action. Cool. Okay. So overall, your site is great looking. Looks like maybe there's something that's supposed to be showing up here, but isn't for some reason. But anyway, your site's beautiful. You have a great looking site. I would say the first thing I'm seeing that I don't think there's enough content on here. So Google likes to see about a minimum of 1,500 words on your homepage, and this is for 2 reasons. So the first reason being is that Google has these crawlers that come through, they read the content, and they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. The more content you have on here, the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. Now, the second reason being is that you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 words and so on. Now, within this content, you want to have keywords. And keywords are things that someone would be searching for when they're trying to find you. So how I said you have a keyword here, windows in Colorado, but that might be a little broad. Maybe you don't want to serve all of Colorado and you want to focus on Denver. So like windows in Denver would be really good. So let's say someone was Googling window company in Denver and you had window company in Denver all over your website. You're going to be really relevant for that word, and Google's going to be willing to put you higher up in the top. And I don't see a whole lot of words on here, or really even Denver. Oh, here we go. Okay, entry doors in Denver, that might be one. But I really don't see a whole lot of keywords in here at a glance. So you're going to want to get more content and more keywords. Now, if we actually did a Google search for window company, Denver, Colorado, These are Google guaranteed ads, otherwise known as local service ads. We have fabulous luck running these for our home remodeling clients. So I highly recommend, if you aren't running these, to start running them. It can take a little bit to get them going, and you need to really interact with the lead, like mark them booked, put in their information, etc. But once they start to get going, these are great, really cheap leads. You only pay per lead and then the whole on. So if you guys don't have this set up, I highly recommend setting these up. These are working great. The section below here, this is called the map pack, and you want to be listed in the top 3 because that's where the most amount of people are going to be finding you. So most people aren't going to click on more businesses and look. They'll probably check here, they'll scroll down and check there, and if they don't find what they're looking for, they're going to change what they're searching. The way you can get yourself into the top 3 is 1, by having one, of course, having a Google business profile. 2, filling it out and interacting with it as much as possible. So responding to reviews, getting reviews regularly, updating photos when jobs are completed to your profile, like really, really interacting with this profile. Google loves that. They want you to use their products, and they will be putting you higher up. The third thing you can do is you want to get your consistent information online. So your name, address, and phone number. You want to get them in things like Yelp or Yellow Pages. The more of these online directories that have your information, the more widely you'll be out there, and the more it'll help to power your profile back here. The websites listed below here, these are called the organics, and the same thing. You want to be listed within the top 3 so that people find you. Something important and helpful you can do is take note of these questions that people also ask. If you answer those on your website or on your Google business profile or somewhere, you're more than likely to be one of these people that's shown here, and people will click on you. So this is just another like fun little snippet you can do. The websites here, let's see, we got Window World, of course. So let's take a look at their Denver site here, since it's one of the first ones ranking. So they've got a form submit, they've got some really nice photos as their background, a little bit about them. I love when companies do this completed projects, although this one's a little zoomed in, but it looks nice when you're zoomed out and it shows how many homes you've served in the area. I love those. Windows and doors, a little bit about their process. Got really nice photos. They've got a video. So this is awesome, right? When you need to replace your windows. Google loves when you have content that's really helpful. And also, of course, homeowners are going to love really helpful content because they're going to spend more time on your site. Service areas. They've got a blog. That's important. If you don't have a blog, you're going to want to start one. Testimonials, call to action. Okay. You guys are probably pretty close content-wise, so you're going to want to beat them out content-wise, but let's take a look at why their site is actually ranking. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Ahrefs. I went ahead and put you into here so you can see what you're up against. The second thing I want to go over is the UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. For example, a UR rating is essentially a trust rating with Google. A DR rating is essentially a power rating with Google. These numbers determine more or less where you fall within the search results. One of the main ways to raise these is through something called a backlink. All a backlink really is a shout out or an endorsement from another website. So if there was another website, relevant website, and they said, hey everyone, Window World is the best ever, go check them out, with a button back to their site, that's all a backlink is. Now we can click on these, go through the ones that Window World and the competitors have, and actually attain those for your site. And then lastly, and most importantly, I want to talk about the keywords. These are the keywords within the content that I was talking about before. They've obviously got a lot of keywords, so I'm not going to go through all of them, but we'll just take a look at a couple. Window replacement Denver, there's approximately 1,000 people that's Googling this per month. Denver window replacement, approximately 500. Replacement Windows Denver, 350. Windows Denver, 200. Window Companies Denver, 200. Okay, like I said, I'm not going to go through all of them, and not all of them are Denver related, but a lot of them are. French Doors, 100, right? Like they've got a lot of people that are finding their website. This is really important. The more people that are Googling these things and finding you, of course, the more people that will call you, and in turn, the more clients you're going to land. If we take a look at your website's ratings, we can see your DR and you are okay, but you are going to want to raise these for sure. You have a decent amount of backlinks, so the fact that these are a little low tells me that they might not be so powerful. Um, so you'll probably want to get some more powerful, but it's not a numbers game, it's a quality game. So high quality relevant backlinks will help to raise these numbers more. And if we take a look at your keywords, okay, so you're ranking for patio door installation near me, which is okay. However, that doesn't mean that someone's necessarily near you. You know, if someone Googled that somewhere else, you want to go after location relevant words first, and then these are the types of words you go after next. So patio doors, Boulder, Colorado, 50. Okay, so you're in second for that. Window manufacturers. Okay, Boulder, looks like you're. So it looks like there's a couple words here you're ranking for. Replacement east, so at the bottom of the first page. Okay, here's a Denver one, not bad. Second. So it looks like you're on the right track and you're not doing too bad. But it doesn't look like you're showing up for some of those big Denver words, which would probably be pretty beneficial. Um, and I would recommend the best way to get yourself for some of those big words is to make sure they're on your site, of course, and then to add more power, relevant power to your site. So overall, you want more content on your site. You want to bring your website's power ratings up higher, and you're going to want to get some of those big keywords on your site or on make a page around them so that you can go ahead and start ranking those pages. I hope that this is helpful, and if you have any other questions or if you'd like to talk further, let me know. Have a great day.